storytelling, introspection, production. These are just some of the boxes that Che Noir checks off that makes her one of the dopest newer artists in the traditional rap space. What is good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Muff. If you are rocking with this content, go ahead and smash that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't. But today, I'm going to be hitting y'all with my thoughts on this new one from Che Noir entitled The Color Chocolate 2. So, trust his first lady, the Shea Butter Queen, Che Noir. She is one of the better female rappers in the game, especially when it comes to bars and substance. I mean, she should be in those top female hip hop lists. But you know those lists are just pretty much based on sales. But Che is back with her second drop of 2025. Now, earlier in the year, she had released Seeds in Babylon with the producer Superior. And last year, her The Lotus Child made it into my top 30 projects. And now Che Noir is blessing the streets and the underground with The Color Chocolate 2, her follow-up to her 2024 EP. Now, this has 8 songs and approximately 25 minutes, so a little more meat on the bones than part 1, but not by a lot. This features production from Che herself. She actually does the bulk. There are additional beats from C4, Drew Dave, and Evidence. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with that track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Painting Class, has this somber, bare bones sample. There's a very vintage flavor to the beat, and you can just hear the hunger and the passion in Che's vocals, even though the track is still mellow. Just that thought-provoking confidence. She says, paint a picture with these words through my love for artists. My pen, a paintbrush, my words come out the color chocolate. So overall, very solid opener that lets you know from the jump that she's got some stuff to say on this project. Track 2, though, by Vercel, is a gritty, piano-backed track produced by Che. Now, the beat itself, it kind of does reflect the harshness of the Buffalo streets that she is speaking on here. And this is really a storytelling gem that keeps you on the edge of your seat as a listener. It's a cautionary tale for those trapped in the streets, whether you are an addict or you are a dealer. There are parallels to how you eventually get caught up. It's some deep stuff, but definitely like the hardest track on here that does showcase her storytelling brilliance. What's next is Who's the Greatest featuring Elzhi, set to this misty boom bap instrumental from Che. Now, Che and Elzhi are dropping some jewels and giving out some game on how to navigate that lonely road to success. Elzhi, he sort of redefines what greatness and success should or could look like. Che had the standout lines, weight of the world on my shoulders left me with thick veins buried underneath in buffalo roots of Rick James. That was hard. And Elzhi did his thing, of course, with the wordplay and the wisdom that he was dropping. And the hook from Che, it did bring some flavor to the track. Next is Show and Tell with Love the Genius. And this has a darker, more futuristic beat from Drew Dave. And this one is a straight up bar fest. Now, Love the Genius, she killed it. Che Noir did her thing, of course. But Love the Genius was the MVP here. Just her cadence and her vocal range was really captivating. Things do mellow out on Where You Go. So this has a moodier drumless sample from C4. Che is in full reflective mode here, doing that deep introspection, talking about once being lost. But now she understands the importance of where she's going. So as a whole, decent track. Right after is Blink Twice, produced by Evidence. And this has a plush, piano-driven beat that's chill. And Che talks about overcoming adversity. Some fly wordplay was a penny for my thoughts, all intellect when I spit these dimes. It gives me that it factor. Guess I was penny wise. That's fire. She also addresses the hate she gets in her own hometown from people who prey on her downfall despite never really making much of their own lives. The second to last track, Stories, is another gem. There is, of course, storytelling here, but some deeply personal, autobiographical content as well. The beat is ethereal and unique, almost similar to the production on track 3. She's pouring out her pain and giving you those transparent bars about her own life. Then this project closes out with New Beginning featuring Sun Little. This has a mellow jazzy beat with almost a neo soul type of hook. Che is talking about self-improvement and pushing forward, embracing new beginnings, especially as a mom. In the second verse, I found to be really powerful, where she touches on the loss of her uncle, and it's really a dope way to close out the project. So overall, I'm gonna give this project a rating of a strong 3.5 to 4 mics, probably just 4. This project, it's a continuation of Che Noir's growth as a rapper, as a producer, as this introspective artist, as a storyteller. She has a lot to say in a short runtime. The storytelling, though, is the focal point, in my opinion, but of course, that introspection was there. Now, in terms of the production, it was very cohesive. She could have probably done it all herself, but there was a decent variety to the beats, but they were mostly on the chill side. The features were on point. You had strong performances from Love the Genius and Elzai. I think this part 2 was stronger than part 1, and I'd say this project, The Color Chocolate 2, is on par with the quality of last year's The Lotus Child. Yeah, Che Noir's evolution as a wordsmith, as a beatsmith, has been impressive since I first heard her back in 2019. My favorite tracks include Painting Class, By Vercel, Who's the Greatest, Show and Tell Stories, and New Beginnings. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I am signing out, but as always, it's peace and blessings. Che Noir, The Color Chocolate 2, 1.